Before this video starts, I'd like to state that this video is not a legitimate review and is not accurate to my thoughts about the game. Please enjoy the video or a slug will blow up your backside. Nintendo have given us different perspectives on different sports and video game genres, from ripping off the Olympic Games to replicating the Formula 1 on drugs. Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch, the sequel of Splatoon for 2 bricks, gives a new perspective on a third-person shooter. The concept is simple. You're a kid, over the age of 13, that can turn into a squid and back, shooting in humanoid form and swim through the ink and squid form. In the online multiplayer that's hosted on a potato, 2 teams of 4 battle against each other to claim dominance over places they don't even own by shooting ink all over the floor. In Salmon Run, a talking statue pleads for you and 3 others to kill another species of fish, collect eggs that are the colour of wealth, in which I'd never be. In Hero Mode, a big giant electric fish has been kidnapped yet again by the Octarians, but have also taken a former idol along with them. In the Octo Expansion, which is paid DLC, you die a lot. But is the sequel really what fans were hoping for, and is it better than the prequel? When booting up the game for the first time, you are met with off-the-hook duo Big Forehand and Pearl and Marina, who reveal the breaking news that not only, surprise surprise, the great Zapfish has magically disappeared, but so has Kelly of the Squid Sisters. The only way to fix this mess is to head into Octo Canyon. Once you head down the rabbit hole, you are met with Marie, the second member of the Squid Sisters. You are then sent through different levels that don't look so great. To retrieve mini electric fish that look like stuffed toys. Then you fight a boss, some of which are similar to the first game. Then you do that like 5 times. For spoilers, you get a modded Rainick and Duncan on DJ October like it's nobody's business. The only thing that I don't like about the hero mode is that you need to find the level. When you're on your first playthrough and you have 1 level left in the section, it gets really tough to find. It's pretty much like an open maze. These creatures wield weapons that vary from guns, Bob Ross utensils, paint rollers, and something my parents would have caught before realizing it was too late. You would use these weapons in the online multiplayer. You start your online journey in regular battles. Turf War is the only mode in regular battles, and the aim of it is to cover as much ground in your in-colors as possible in 3 minutes. But you also have to deal with other players. Japanese Charger players, Squid Partiers, and Discount. Once you've reached level 10, you unlock ranked battles. In ranked battles there are 4 modes that rotate every 2 hours. They consist of the worst mode ever, where you fight over a patch of the ground, controlling a moving tower, invading the opponent's base with a legendary golden fish, and the best mode ever, where you throw golden stuff into a basket. You play matches to increase the rank, but only to get a bar as cracked as your soul. Once you unlock B- in one of the 4 active modes, you unlock League Battles. It's similar to ranked battles in the sense that you play ranked modes, but you need friends. Let's be real here. None of us have any of those. Oh, and it doesn't affect your rank, so 83 and a toothbrush% of people use it to meme, while the rest play for the top spot that I dream to be. If Nintendo really wanted to make ranked and league battles better, just take out splat zones. Just please, it would be better without it. If you don't like what the current rotation has to offer, you can always get with some friends and host some private battles and voice chat over Discord or Skype. The Nintendo Switch online app, of course. You can even play stages at nighttime with the Splatfest mode. Even the stages used in the monthly Splatfests are there. If only you can make your own color combinations and play ranked battles at nighttime. That would be cool, but it's Nintendo, so I don't think we should be getting our hopes up. Splatoon's first co-op mode, Salmon Run. It is a sketchy looking business run by a bear statue? I know there's a freaking theory, but it's just a theory. Anyways, you and 3 others are sent out to man-made islands with set weapons to fight salmonids that look like cockroaches. Special salmonids, or boss salmonids, have special and fittingly called golden eggs. Ooh. And cause our boss Mr. Grizz wants all the golden eggs, and fast, he sets extremely high quotas of golden spheres that you have to collect. This is repeated over 3 waves. Oh, what the hell? There aren't even any waves to catch, which vary from calm, that's nice, blindness, guys, where are you? Cockroaches on drugs, guys, help, they're after me, and a flying ship that can suck. The mechanics of this mode are awesome. Personally, I prefer the ranked mode, but when I do play Salmon Run, it's just too good. I wish I played it more often. It even fits the scheme of a job with rewards such as in-game currency, tickets that literally 0.3% of the Splatoon population use, and exclusive clothing items. They even have set times for each shift, for what looks like up to 48 hours. It all makes sense. I can see why people don't like that idea though. Splatoon's first ever paid DLC, the Octo Expansion, came out of nowhere. No, seriously, they showed it at Nintendo Direct and blam! Nintendo announces that it would be out the next day at E3 2018. This is the other single player mode in Splatoon 2, and the first one where the protagonist is not an Inkling, but instead an Octoling. That's right, literally everyone's wish for the playable Octolings came true, at a price of, well, I guess I can't see the price when I tried to look it up, but it was probably $30. The Octo Expansion is set deep underground in the deep sea metro where you play different stages at stations which ask you to complete a variety of challenges like get to the goal before the timer, pop all the balloons, and everyone's favourite, guide the 8-ball to the goal. They even use the baller and inkjet specials throughout the whole level on some, and it's just cool to just practice using a special. I love this campaign. It gives a new perspective on the game as a whole, and is also a good practice using certain weapons and sub-weapons as they restrict some of them. The music is great. A remix of the song from the Octo Expansion is even my outro song. There's even a secret final boss of that we don't talk about. The only issue I have with the Octo Expansion is that the completionists like me, there is no reward for those who complete all the levels with all the weapon options. There's probably like a watermark at the bottom of the map. Thanks. What's that gonna do? Yes, there are no more content updates and special in-game events, but that doesn't mean that this game sucks. Perhaps I'm a teeny weeny bit biased, but I enjoy this game a lot. Playing with friends is an absolute blast. Nothing? I understand. As a totally legit reviewer, I give it 6.6 squids out of 8. Yes, I cut one of them. I really hope they can add some cool new components like a replay mode, Nintendo. Can you tell how badly we want one? This would be so good for competitive players and content creators alike.